That's the day, that's the day of the accident.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Which accident?
when the guys were drowning.
Those were people you knew?
Yeah,
And what'd you do?
I saved them.
She wants the story.
Tell the story about when people were drowning.
The
A storm came.
a storm came, a real bad storm, and I don't know how big the waves were. The newspaper said 3 to 4 foot waves. I don't know. It was rough, and there was a break wall that went way out in the ocean, way out, and it was far. It was pretty far away, and the two guys were caught. There's a place when you're in the water, you can always feel the undertow. There's a certain section of the ocean when the waves are, there's an overtow and an undertow, and you can't break it. So what's the matter?
Nothing. Go ahead.
So you're caught, and they were caught in the overtow. So they were on their way to Hawaii, which is 6,000 miles away. And they were yelling, help, help, help. So I just ran. I ran, and we were in bathing suits because we were body surfing that day before the storm came. So I went through those waves. I don't know how. And the paper quoted me. I said, it was like God made a path for me. And somehow I got to where they were. They were far out. And the other guys ran down the seawall. And I think I told them to go to the seawall. So I got near the two guys, and I remember telling them, and they were doggy paddling, but they were on their way out. And I remember telling them, I said, if you touch me, I'm going to leave you, because I'm not going to drown with you. So I said, if one of you just grab me, I'm gone. So they were good. And I said, we got to get to that seawall. And I said, I can't put my arms around you and swim because I won't have any arms. So I said, I'll grab you both around the chest. And then the three of us kick our feet, and then we'll move. So I put my arms across the back of their backs, and then we all kicked. And then we got to the seawall, and the seawall was maybe say as high as the ceiling. So I had to wait for a wave to come. I put my back on the seawall, and it got all cut with barnacles that were on the seawall. So I put my back on the seawall, and I had them out here. And as a wave came, I grabbed one of the guys from the seawall. Were hanging down the seawall to reach them, and we couldn't make it until a wave came. So as a wave came, a big one, I grabbed one and hold him up, and the other guys would hang over the seawall and pick him up. And we got one guy, both guys up the seawall, and then one guy, the guy Mac, when he got to the beach, he grabbed the sand and just, oh my God, earth. And he got stabbed and killed
Oh,
while he
wait.
was in Japan.
Malawi was.
Oh,
Yeah. And the other guy, Bob Pisatora, I've called him in Texas, and I talked to him, and he says there's still a big memory in his head.
sure.
He was the one who grabbed the sand. No, he was the one who grabbed the sand. He lives in Texas, Bob Pisatora. So I saved his life. So the Air Force wrote a big article. I got some award. And then when I got home, I got the medal. The VFW gave me their Medal of Meritorious Service. Gave me a dinner and a reception for saving the guy. So that's the story of the two guys on their way to Hawaii. 6,000 miles away. And it was bad. It was really bad. You
Yeah.
shouldn't be in the water. And they shouldn't have been body surfing. They were pretty far out. And I don't remember how far, but the Air Force made it sound like I went out with 1,000,000 miles to get them, you know. So that's the story of the boys and me.